Polio.
All right, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is the Passive Podcast, episode 64, man. And y'all see it. It's just sports, man, part 2. And yo, I want everybody to go around and introduce yourselves, man, to the crew. First to the left is what? Shawn. What's good? Yo, introduce yourselves, man.
My fault. Big Shiz. There you go.
Introduce yourself.
There you go. There you go.
Man. And I'm ShizmaticDaGod.
Oh,
my
man.
shirt on, legally allowing white supremacy. Let's go.
Oh, snap.
All right. How's everybody doing, man? Drew over here.
And last but not least, Big Chuck.
What up, Chuck? Y'all know what Juan said. Juan said he's shoveling the car out or something. What's going on? I don't know what Juan is.
Yeah, I mean, it's bad over there, man.
It's bad everywhere.
No, I'm just saying that
Yeah.
his street, they didn't even plow it.
Mm.
Oh, they
so
didn't plow his street? That's small ass.
Nah, they didn't get to his street, man. Hey, they didn't get
Hold
to his
on.
street.
They didn't get to
man.
that side street yet?
What?
Nope.
Yeah.
Boston don't like side streets.
Damn. Tell Juan he better put that shit in 4-wheel drive and hit the gas.
Yo,
Hey, I used to rock
Ronnie
the
Collins?
Camry out of my spot. I always rock my
first-
Camry out of the spot.
We gotta visit a Ronnie Collins. What's good? What's up, Marquis and the crew?
What up, Ronnie?
What up, Ronnie?
How you doing, Ronnie, man?
All right, we gotta get into it, man. We got a game. Reason we late, man, because we trying to watch this game, man.
All right, just went into
Come on,
OT.
Crazy.
This tied it up. It's gonna be OT, man. For the so I'm like, oh man, what's going on? So I was gonna have this ticker up, man, but I can't. Bengals versus Chiefs, they going at it right now. Did they watch? Did we watch? We still watching it. But real quick, we're gonna talk about 3 subjects, and then we're gonna get into the topics, and then one of y'all highlight us on what's going on in the game and stuff like that, because I can't even see my TV right now. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
But we're gonna start off with just something real quick. You know, we do fact checker news, man. Just recently, RIP to Kobe and Gianna Bryant, January 26, 2020. So that was the anniversary of their passing. Anybody got anything to say besides RIP?
Yeah, man. It's sad, man. I would have loved to see his daughter play, man. See how her game would have developed. See what she would have became, man. But, you know, crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, RIP to both of them, man. I just wanted to add
man.
one crazy fact about Kobe that when I was looking up that Kobe was named after this Japanese steak, right? There's a city in Japan called Kobe. And in 2010, Kobe sued this state for the name of their steak. He wanted them to change the name of their steak because he became more famous and influential of to the world. So I thought that was crazy when I found that out. That
Serious?
Kobe won. Yeah, he won a lawsuit. There's a city in Japan called Kobe. They're known for this steak, which is called the Kobe steak, and he's named after the steak. But in 2010 he sued that city and had them removed. They can't say, come to Kobe, Japan to get this Kobe steak. And he felt like he was more influential, to the world. And also his lawyer said that if Gatorade had a flavor named Kobe, they would have sued Kobe. They would have sued Gatorade for the name. So shout out to the GOAT, man, for being more influential than a city in Japan.
So hold on, did he? So I'm guessing he lost that lawsuit.
No,
he won.
He won, so they had to change their name.
In 2010, yeah, they had to change. They couldn't because that was like their prize. That was their prize possession right there. They had this, and he was named after it. His name Kobe came from this steak, this cow or whatever. And when he got grown, 2010, I don't know how old he was around that time, but he went back and sued them. And it was like, y'all can't use this as Kobe steak no more. That's that big dog stuff right there.
Yeah, listen, I respect Kobe as a baller. I respect his game. But some of the things, man, I don't know, man, about Kobe, dude.
Yo, but RIP. We ain't talking about Kobe that much. All we doing is RIP.
I know, I hear you, but it's man.
What up, Keith?
What's up? How you doing?
What up, Keith?
What's good, Big Key?
We just saying RIP to Kobe, man. But the next subject is, man, I don't know if y'all heard, man. The money team, man. Y'all know about the money team? He's about to get into NASCAR. He might be a NASCAR owner. What y'all think about that?
Well, I thought he was. He started that. Yeah, he started that about 3 years ago.
You sure? Because like it was new news, like this year news. So maybe they didn't go all the way with it.
Well, I remember back in a few years ago, they were talking about, launching the Money Team Racing. But that's what it's called, Money Team Racing. To have their car in NASCAR.
Y'all see it yet?
I ain't never seen it. I don't watch NASCAR, so I don't think I ever see it.
No, okay. I haven't seen it. That's like
nah, because when I tried to go on, when I went on ESPN early, the only thing they were talking about was Brady and the games. They didn't say anything else, man. Because when I first went on there this morning, they were playing tennis. I'm like, well, I'm gonna watch a movie then.
Interception.
They were just. Oh, what happens? Highlights.
What's caller?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What happened?
What's caller?
Bengals interception.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
The second
So
time.
before we switch off of this Money Mayweather, I just looked up that Money Mayweather he'll join Michael Jordan and Pitbull among celebrity NASCAR owners.
So yeah, it's new. Like he's about to join them right now, right?
But wait a minute, ain't LeBron James on that too, though?
Now I'm looking at this article and it says this article was written January 20th, 2022.
Because I know
that. Yep.
Because I know LeBron is signed with Fenway. He's part of that Fenway package, and they have ain't they signed with some kind of NASCAR joint?
Now wait a minute. I thought you didn't like LeBron. I'm surprised you even know this shit about LeBron,
bro.
I thought you didn't like LeBron. Like, how you looking up stuff on LeBron and you don't even like him?
So I'm not supposed to have any kind of knowledge or information on son?
No, I'm not saying that, Sean. I'm not.
I thought so. Thank you. I think he's part of it. I think it's called Fenway Racing. So LeBron is part of that. Man, get rid of that information. You must have got an iPhone.
So you got a percentage of that? You're already in the game, you're saying, LeBron.
Oh yeah, LeBron's down part with Fenway Racing.
Oh, that's what's up.
Okay.
All right, Drew, Chuck, Keith, anything on the Money Team, or we can move on to number 3 real quick. This is fact check.
Let's go to the next joint, man.
Yeah, nah, you can go ahead.
Just quick news, man.
Yeah.
Rafa Nadal wins Aussie Open, breaks the men's slam record. Anybody watch tennis? Anybody?
Nah, they just showed the trophy, but they wanted to introduce everybody that had something to do with it. I'm like, man, just show the trophy and put ESPN on, man. Damn.
Well, he's winning records or something like that, man. He's supposed to be like the best.
Yeah, 21. He passed Roger Federer.
Yeah, he's good.
Drew, you got any information on tennis? I ain't gonna lie, we don't watch it, but
I don't really watch it that much, but I know Nadal. I know all the names he's passed. Some big names he's kind of took over. So yeah, you got to give it to him.
What about you, Keith? You watch tennis? I know
No.
you play. Don't you play tennis, Keith?
I played tennis growing up, but I ain't played tennis in many years. But I don't know nothing about tennis. The only people I like in tennis is of course, the Serena. Those are who I like for tennis. That's
I wonder why.
Yeah.
That's why I like watching
time I
tennis.
watch
They play.
tennis too.
We gotta get off this subject, man. Chuck already mentioned it, man. But one of the big topics, of course, is Brady retiring after 22 years and 7 rings, man. I got some comments on those. Who's gonna talk about it first, man? Chuck, what's up? Let's go.
Hey, congratulations. Enjoy your retirement.
That's it.
Dude, I mean, come on. He has 7 rings.
Yeah.
Hey, he's the best, the best damn quarterback that's in the league. Well, was in the league or whatnot. I mean, what's much to say? Everybody's trying to get his record or, get on his level. So congratulations and enjoy your retirement.
I know. Salute to his wife, man, because she didn't want him to play football for the longest. And I want to know if that had something to do with his decision of retiring. I mean, he doesn't have anything to prove. I mean, 7 rings, no other quarterback or franchise in that sense, though they don't even have 7. I think the next one is the Pittsburgh Steelers, who have 5 or 6 or something like that. So he definitely has nothing else. Yeah, he definitely has nothing else to prove to be one of the greatest. I'm definitely looking to see who's going to sit in that throne. You know what I mean? Since he's gone, who's going to be the next one? I mean, the way Joe Burrow's playing right now, he might be the next Brady.
You never know.
Sleep.
You got to get one first.
That's true too, man. But you remember that time when I don't know about Shaw. I remember when Brady got on the field. Was it 99 or 2000? Whatever year that was when Drew Bledsoe got hurt. I was just like, oh man, they're gonna suck even more. I didn't know who Brady was.
I don't think anybody did.
Really?
I mean, back when he started?
Yeah, nobody knew.
Yeah. He wasn't no starter.
If you watch college football, you wouldn't. You would have seen him.
That's the thing. I didn't watch. But wasn't he did he come off the bench in college?
Yeah, he was behind Drew Henson.
Oh.
He was Drew Henson's backup when he was the quarterback at Michigan, and then I think he got picked up by the Cowboys, or he went into baseball, one of the two.
Yeah. Oh no, I didn't know. So I didn't watch college like that. I didn't know who Tom Brady was. I just remember watching what the hell, Bledsoe getting popped. He was trying to run and got popped on the sideline, and it was kind of funny.
I think if Brady does retire, like you said, congratulations, Chuck. The same message for me. But I don't think his wife had anything to do with it, man, because she wanted to shut him down for years and years and years. And I think he plays. He's the man of the house, man. No matter what. I mean, she might say she might dominate certain things, being that beautiful, but not his game. He plays when he want to play. He goes where he wants to go. He gets plays where he wants to come back out of retirement and play. Like Brady's Brady. He makes, you know what I mean? Like he gets what he wants. Like he's like a GM / player. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
well, I'm just going to wait and see him come out and say that he's retired. Because
he didn't say it yet.
Yeah, I listened to him. I listened to him after the last game with Tampa, and that sounded like the same speech he gave when he was here, when he was on his way out the door. I think it's probably more issues out there than we know. I think it's more issues with coaching. I think he has a major issue with the coaching staff. You got the offensive coordinator. He's about to be out of there. So that means he's going to have to try to get another offensive coordinator up to speed with his offense. It's a lot. Of course, his wife wants him to shut it down. I mean, when they was the last game, when they was down by like 20-some points, there was word she was up there with the family partying in the booth. Like they pretty much knew it was going to be the last game. So no matter what, she was going to be satisfied. So, I mean, hey, can't nobody ever touch what he did. It ended on a sour note here, man. But, much respect. I appreciate it. He gave me some good Sundays. I ain't going to complain. He gave me some good Sundays after a hard work week.
Yeah. And 6 Super Bowls.
P, what do you think about Brady, man?
I think Brady should have retired last year when he had the ring. When he got the last ring. That's what I felt.
So he would have did a Marquise in fantasy football. He would have won and just never came back.
I keep bringing it up.
Yeah.
Because Marquise never came back. He won 1 year, and then my man never played after that.
That was it, man. You got to go out like George on Seinfeld, man. You got to go out with a bang.
Yo, Cincinnati about to win this game.
Oh, what's going on? Give us the highlights, man.
They're about to kick this field goal to win the game.
And that kicker haven't lost yet.
Field goal.
Yeah, he hasn't missed.
31 yards.
Like 10 for 10 or something, like a rookie.
That's the game. They going to the Super Bowl.
That's it.
Bengals is going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's crazy. Bengals. Yeah.
All right, let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about the game. Y'all watch the game. What's going on? Let's talk about the game since it's live in our ears.
That's crazy. But you know what? I'm glad, man, because I was tired, man. Everybody talk about Mahomes going to be the next Brady. We got to knock Mahomes down a couple pegs sometime, man. You got to get knocked down, dog. Stay in your lane, dude. Stay in your lane.
Man.
You out there with your little friggin', what you call that? What you call them haircuts, dog? They used to rock back in the day, dog. The mullets. Mullets, dog. Business in the front, party in the back type haircut. Man, he ain't got no right.
You know he half white, so he got it in his jeans.
Nah, dog, you can't be rocking no mullet in 2022, bro. Come on, man.
A mullet.
You got a mullet,
But you
bro.
know who really showed up on that game though? T. Higgins. I was happy to see him out there doing his
Higgins
thing.
and Mixon had a couple big runs too.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I know Joe Burrow, he had to throw for over 200 yards.
Yo, I'm glad, man. I'm tired.
I mean?
We need a change, man. We watched the Pats for 20 years doing this. Then for the
Yeah.
past couple years, we've been watching KC. I'm down to watch another team, and I'll watch the Super Bowl this year.
Wow.
And
I'll
salute
watch
to the
it.
Bengals though, because like when they came back in that second half, the Chiefs didn't score nothing until
Yo.
the fourth quarter, and they made a field goal. So
This-
like the
it played-
Chiefs,
It played out like the last time they played. It played out exactly like the last time they played.
history repeats itself.
Damn.
Wow. But that's Andy Reid. He does that a lot.
Damn, hey.
And I was
Hey,
going for
Kool-Aid
Andy Reid
looks-
too, man. I was really thinking that Andy Reid was like that superior coach, man. I really do respect him, and I thought that he was gonna coach.
It's happened to him a lot, man. He has to. No coach more than him has gotten like to this game and lost. No way.
Yeah.
It happened all the time in Philly. How many times did it happen with Kansas City?
Yeah, they ran him out of Philly for that. Damn.
Was this anybody's team? None of y'all rock with these teams, right?
No, I mean, I was about to say a good game, man. Not really.
Oh, we
Hey,
saw
man,
the
it's
game.
hope,
Eagles fan, man.
it's hope for Mac Jones.
Yeah.
Second year quarterback going to the Super Bowl. Hey, maybe we got something to look forward to next year.
Oh, speaking of Mac Jones, what you think about his play this year?
What I think about Mac Jones' play this year? I think he had some ups and downs, man. Rookie year. I think only thing that really concerns me about Mac, man, I'm not worried about his mental. He's a smart kid. I'm worried about his arm, bro. His arm, man, he doesn't have a strong arm. I noticed towards the end of the year, a lot of the balls are like fluttering, man, in the air for a long time. And I was watching the games last week, and you watched the Mahomes, and like you see that, like yo, they got arms, bro. Like they got guns, and he gonna have to get on. I don't know if he's gonna have to go on the TB12 regimen. Go get on that real quick and build that arm up, dude. Because without that arm being strong, man, we may have to end up trading him and moving on.
Damn, man, Shaw's like, let's get rid of him.
Yo, check it. But no, check this out. What if we go to Houston and offer him for my man out in Houston?
For Watson?
It's not going to work. It's not going to work.
Why not?
You said Watson, right?
Bill Belichick got too much control over this team, I feel like, and what the Patriots, what Bill Belichick wants, I think, is what he wants that pocket passer. He wants you to play by the playbook. He don't want you to deter away from the playbook. So I don't know. Deshaun Watson will look good on paper, but
not to mention, I mean, Watson. The reason ain't because I don't think any team wants to take on like that responsibility of going through that because he still hasn't been suspended yet. You know, you could trade for him and he's still getting suspended for years. You know, you never know. So
yeah, but all right. So for one, what you think?
I would take it on.
I
think he's gonna. I think he's gonna break out of that. They're all allegations. He ain't been locked up.
True.
You know what I mean? And like, it's evidently clear that something's going on when all these allegations come out after my man talked about wanting to leave.
Yeah.
And it just seems like it's just that one person. It's always that one person. Because first, remember, it was D-Hop. He was gone. Watt. He bounced. It's just that one person, like in the movie, they couldn't get underneath that sliding door in time.
Yeah. Well, they came. Well, you know, they said for all this to be going on, though, like even for it to come out at the time when he requested a trade, for it to still be happening is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
for real.
And, like, I would love to see him here. Like, if they were to pull that off, yeah, I would love to. But I don't know if we can put him and Kraft together, dude. I don't think we can put him and Kraft together and let them go chill. Because, I mean, the massage parlors won't be friggin'
you already
safe.
know Robert Kraft.
I knew you was about to say
Massage
it. I
won't
knew
be
you was about to say it.
Without the massage followers.
Bro,
I knew you was about to say
They-
You
it.
gotta make more
Massage
money. You gotta
safe.
bring money to Boston. Dog.
Oh my goodness.
Yo,
Yeah.
Massage
they will
followers.
wear these girls out, man.
And where they go? Yo, if that's the case, where's they going? Where are they going? What club are they going to up here?
Yeah, no.
Man,
The
nowhere,
club they
yo,
go to, you have to have Robert Kraft money. That's the club that they go to.
man,
just
you
saying, he
never
ain't going to
know.
Holland
I
Tap.
don't know.
Kraft might get grimy. He probably want to do the island tap, dog.
The Highland Tap, dog.
Yeah.
Oh,
He may want to go on the tap,
Yeah, the
dog.
Highland
the
Tap.
tap.
Wow.
He wants some chicks with bullet wounds and scars, dog.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
This is slow.
They got
Oh.
razor
Don't even
blades
laugh
in their
at that. That's
freaking
not funny. That's not funny.
dongs, nigga.
Yeah, it's wrong.
So what can the Pats do to win, man? Y'all talking about the Pats?
Well, man, right now they got to build out. They got to build that defense, bro. They got a couple things, man. They got to get this kid. For one, they got to get this kid stronger. Two, they need to get him a number one receiver. They need to build fortify that offensive line. And bro, they gotta let McCourty, Hightower, they gotta let these dudes go, bro. They gotta rebuild. They gotta go on this drive. They gotta find a couple young free agents out there. They cannot bring back these guys, bro. They need to do this defense. They spent a lot of money last year, but they don't have a like they don't have no player on defense that a team would be petrified of. The closest they got is Judon. They don't have any cornerbacks. I'm not sold on J.C. Jackson. Whenever we play the Bills, homeboy cooks them all the time. You know what I'm saying? If he can't play against the Bills, he's going to be no need to us because that's going to be our competitor for the next 5, 10 years maybe. You know what I'm saying? So they got a lot of work to do. And Josh McDaniels is signing with the Las Vegas, so now they need to bring in probably O'Brien from Alabama to be the offensive coordinator, offensive coach to help my man Mac Jones. So there's going to be a lot of shuffling, a lot of moves got to get done, and they're going to need a GM.
I agree with you, man, because this season the Patriots, I don't remember what week it was, but like it was mid-season, like they had like 6-7 game winning streak, or maybe even 8. I'm not sure. But then like after the bye week, they just looked horrible. Like I think they only won 1 game, and it was against Jacksonville. But then they lost against Indy, they lost against Buffalo, they lost against Miami, and then they lost in the first round against Buffalo. So I agree with you. That defense, they definitely got to shape that defense up in order to do anything, because we've seen in the past where they defense, got them some dubs. They got to get that defense up so that way they can stop the other team. If they don't, then with Mac Jones in his arm, hopefully he strengthens it up. He won't be able to gunsling with like the Josh Allens or the other cats in the AFC.
And like he don't even need to be like that because like Burrow, him and Burrow got the same type of arm. You know what I'm saying? If you look at Burrow doesn't have a strong arm. Burrow's accurate.
Yeah, he's catching Chase, man. He's catching T. Higgins, the tight end, the Zuma.
What the Patriots need to do is go get one of them Bama receivers. I forgot the one that's on injury. He's recovering now. He's coming out for the draft. There's rumor that the Patriots are taking him. I guess because he played with Mac Jones. Yo, man, they gotta. There's an issue. There's a rumor of an issue with the defense with Mayo and Belichick's son. The rumor is that Belichick was running the defense up until after the bye week. He turned the bye week. After the bye week, he turned the defense over to Mayo and his son. And the team didn't know who they was listening to. They was listening to Belichick. They was listening to Mayo. It was too many freaking chefs in the kitchen, I would say.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? They got to get that figured out. I'm thinking they hoping Mayo leaves because that'll free up any kind of aggravation, because I think Bill wants his son to get, some limelight. Well, any father would do. You got your son working for you on a professional atmosphere, and you got him in the camera. You want him to shine, especially if you got your last name. But it has got a lot of stuff they got to do, man. I see Bill sticking around for a couple more years, and we'll see how it goes.
That was my next question, man. You think Bill's gonna retire too? Like when is he gonna retire?
Bill 70 now?
I was gonna see you up there, right?
I think Bill's gonna probably kick it around to Mac Jones at the end of Mac Jones' contract. He'll probably kick it around to the end of Mac Jones' contract. And then he's like, yo, if Mac Jones is still here, what the hell is that?
Chuck, you don't know how to mute his TV. He always doing something.
Chuck, what you got? Sandpaper for thumbs on?
No. No.
Whenever there's a noise, it's Chuck.
Cough I did for the camera. No.
Oh, okay.
No.
That's it.
I did
Chuck's
the
a
cough,
noise. Like we don't even need
cough on the thing.
We don't need sound effects. We got Chuck.
Oh.
So what's up, Chuck? What you think about them Patriots, man? What do you think they need to do? What can they do to win? I mean,
from an outsider's perspective.
Yeah, Chuck.
For one, they got to show up the defense, man. I mean, like you said, they were getting roasted. Boy was getting roasted when they played the Bills.
Jackson.
Basically, most of the teams, well, not all of, some of the teams, number one receivers. I mean, double teaming them and whatnot. I mean, sometimes that wasn't the case. And the linebackers. I mean, dudes coming up the middle. You're gonna have to have somebody from Henry. You're gonna have to have somebody to stop Henry before he gets across the line. Like your D line. I mean, somebody has to be beef up and get stronger, because Henry he's gonna be basically another Bo Jackson coming through the line on Natron means.
Well, we wasn't getting no pressure, man. Only person that was getting pressure was Judon. And then after the bye week, he started getting pressure. So maybe he was hurt. But another thing that I know that we need, and it's a necessity, and we haven't had it in a couple years, we need a good, shifty slot receiver. We missed the Welker. We missed the Edelmans. We don't have that. We need somebody that can get open quick so this kid can get rid of the ball. As long as we got win, yo.
Yeah, and I was going to say something about them receivers, man, because when I think it was you, Shawn, that talked about they spend money. They paid money for Hunter Henry. They paid money for Jonnu Smith. Those are two tight ends. And then they paid money for Aguilar and Kendrick Bourne, who I felt like they were absent. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I just felt like I saw glimpses of Aguilar on the Raiders, and I wasn't sold on it in the Raiders. But then I was like, all right, well, if he comes to the Patriots, then maybe he could be a number one. But then like they got him, and then I like Kendrick Bourne when he was in San Francisco, right? And then it was just like they got these new guys, and they didn't do nothing. And don't let me mention the kill Harry. Like what the hell was happening with him? Like dude, you've been here before. Why the hell you ain't showing up?
The first thing with Aguilar, I knew he was trash since Philly. So when they gave him all that money, I hit the floor, bro. I couldn't believe Bill gave that dude that money, right? Because everybody knows, Chuck can verify, Aguilar drops too many balls to be making that.
That's why they got rid of him. That's why
he drops the rock. As far as like Jonnu Smith and
Jonnu Smith is old, right? Like isn't he old?
He's not old, man, but he's not old. But when you look at, he played with the Titans. When you look at the team like the Titans, a team that you was battling with, and they just let this dude walk and don't give him anything, that's a red flag. Why would you sign this dude? You know what I'm saying? And as far as N'Keal Harry, bro,
I don't know what happened to that dude.
Bill had to save face, bro. Bill couldn't let this kid go because it would have made Bill look bad taking his kid that high in the draft and then having to let him go.
Yeah.
N'Keal Harry, let's put it like this. Next subject.
Hold on, before you move though, salute to Jacoby Myers though for catching his first touchdown this season.
Salute to Jacoby.
I thought that was dope because he had so many yards but never had a touchdown.
Yeah, I give him sorry. He put in work, but he dropped a couple balls. He dropped some balls this year. Yo,
Oh, man, it's the next
Phil,
subject.
we got some work to do, man. Only thing I'm truly happy with this team was from the running back position. I think we got some good backs. Yeah. I don't know how long we're gonna keep them because you know how Bill is. Bill ain't trying to pay nobody. They'll both be free agents at the same time, and then we'll be looking at somebody from down the street playing running back. Yeah, Mac Jones probably a little bit. Other than that, I wasn't too happy with the offensive line play. I wasn't happy with the defensive line. I mean, I'm just a fan, man. So I ain't like the owner, so my opinion don't count. I'm just telling you how I feel.
But that's why we here, man. That's why we here.
I just think
we here to voice our opinion, man. Keeping Drew, anything on the past before we move on?
No.
Nah, I'm good.
I don't know about no patch.
You don't know nothing about no Pats?
Nah.
Why you gotta know something about the Pats?
I mean, anything about the Pats. Could be anything. The next subject is speaking of, we're gonna keep on football before we switch. The next game, man, who's gonna be playing them in the Super Bowl, man? 49ers versus the Rams. Who y'all picking and why?
The Rams, man.
I got the Rams, man.
Yep, the Rams.
Why though? Why you got the Rams?
Rams got a bunch of talent, man.
Too much talent. But I feel like the 49ers own them. I just feel like they're finally gonna get a win. Like 49ers gonna keep running over like that. I mean, they all look Stafford, man. They all look good, man.
It's definitely gonna be a tough one because the 49ers won the 2 games in the season.
Oh, it's gonna be a close game, but I think the Rams will pull it out. We'll see.
Y'all talking about my Niners, man. You know what I'm saying? They going
Wait a minute.
Giants fan.
You are a Giants fan, Marquise.
No, he got 2 teams, bro.
I've been having 2 teams my whole life. My whole entire life.
No, I ain't know you your whole entire life, but through the past 8 years, I know you were talking about some Giants.
Yeah, Giants. 2 teams.
I ain't never heard you say nothing about
San Francisco. Yo, for as long as I've known him, he's had both of them lame ass teams.
Yeah.
See? Come on, man.
Oh man, I learned something new. They say you learn something new every day.
I've been a fan for for a while for both teams, man. San Fran, Steve Young and come on, Montana. And just the teams in general, man. Yeah. Oh, Big Chuck, we had to block somebody. Yeah, I see that Chuck's in the private chat. Like, yeah, had to block somebody was spamming us just now.
Nah, but I'm with Drew, man. It's going to be a good game. I'm going for the Rams as well. But the 49ers definitely deserve to be there. Their defense definitely showed improve. The offense is showing improving. But I'm going with the Rams I'm going with the Rams off the strength of OBJ.
Give us a score. When you pick the Rams, when you pick whoever you pick, give us a score because we can replay this. And
I'll pick the Rams
27-24.
I was going to do 31. Okay. I was going to do 31-24. But I want to go with the Rams because Matthew Stafford and OBJ. OBJ first and then Matthew Stafford because those are the 2 ballers that definitely put a stamp on the game of football, but really just didn't have to get that opportunity to be in a championship game.
Drew, you next. You just said a score, but you saying the Rams too? What's the score?
Yeah. I mean, it's proof that Stafford's always been that talented and just has never had the talent around him.
Yeah.
It literally went to a team that has a defense and has receivers, and damn, that's like okay.
All right, Chuck, what you picking and what score and why, whatever.
Hell, I think it'd be the 49ers.
Sorry,
the 49ers. It's gonna be a field goal is going to be the difference maker.
And you going for who?
I would like to see Niners.
Oh, the Niners. Okay.
Go for the Niners, man, because I would like to see the Niners versus the Bengals. You know, just like it was a Super Bowl in 1988 when the Bengals played Joe Montana and them, and they only lost by a field goal. And it was a close game. I mean, it was a hell of a game at that. I would love to see that matchup again.
What year was that? 1980s?
1988.
Yeah,
that was that was when the 49ers went back-to-back Super Bowl champions.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it's going to be a close game, bro, because I'm looking at I don't know. I don't think Guap going to be able to throw. Guap been struggling, man, throwing the ball. So I don't know if he's going to be able to get any touchdown.
I would hope so. You picking the Rams? What's the score, Sean?
I got the Rams 31-14.
God damn.
I know, right? Blowout, man.
Yeah, all these games, yo.
Give me one more chance. Give me one more chance, dog. Damn, dog.
These whole playoffs have been close, except for
not this game.
No more overtime games. No more last second field goals.
No more. They're gonna make an example of these dudes.
Oh Lord, Keith, you watching the game? Who are you going for, man, Keith?
49ers.
What's the score? What's the score gonna be at the end?
21-49ers to 7.
21-27?
21-7.
21-7. Okay.
Yeah, he said the Rams ain't doing nothing.
I know, right? Well, y'all know that the Rams are the 3.5 point favorite, right?
Nah, I know that. I know that, man. I'm still gonna go for my team.
That don't mean nothing, man.
Hey, I'm gonna go Niners. I'm gonna say 31-28.
Oh,
that's the score. It's gonna be a nice game. We gonna have a good game tonight.
I don't think so.
A lot of running. Since he can't throw.
Man, good work. They definitely can run the ball.
That's what you gotta do. You gotta smash that rock down, down their throat.
Yep.
You gonna pull what is it? Patriots did that a few weeks ago.
I can see Keith's brain right now. Look at his.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to. I got some audio. I got some technical difficulties. I'm trying to fix it.
I thought I was running down the tunnel for a minute. I'm looking.
No, my bad. I'm trying to fix my. I'm trying to fix the. I can barely hear you guys. My thing's not working that good.
We're playing, Keith, man. You're trying to have fun too, man. It ain't just all.
No, I know.
Crazy.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get in right because I can barely hear you guys.
Oh, okay.
And I'm having problems. I'm trying to get on through different ways, and I'm having a problem getting in.
All right. We're gonna switch up to baseball. Baseball Hall of Fame. Big Papi Ortiz voted in on first ballot. Barry Bonds, Roger Clemens, Kurt Schilling, and Sammy Sosa fall short. What y'all think about that?
I think Bonds and Clemens. I think Bonds and Clemens are problems because them two. They before all the bullshit, excuse my language, before all the nonsense, they were already Hall of Famers. People are holding that against them. It's like T.O. How long it took him to get in? It's like it wasn't about his stats. It was about how people felt about him.
So it's like his bad boy status. So you think all these other guys that's not getting in is their bad boy status?
Like I don't know if Sosa deserves to be in, but I feel like the other three of them deserve to be in, especially Clemens, especially Bonds.
Yeah, no, it's definitely good to have that conversation.
Bonds is still only dude that had 500 home runs and 500 stolen bases. He was the only person.
But it was good to have that conversation that we had the other day because I don't know who it was, but y'all put me on to like that character where like David Ortiz, he was likable. And from what we had in our conversation, what I learned was that, the other guys was probably like assholes.
Yeah, I can see that. Come on, look at Sosa, the dude. He bleached his skin like Michael Jackson.
Yo, Sosa looks like he like a little leprechaun, bro.
It's scary.
He looked like a leprechaun, dog. When I seen him,
bleach his skin, dog. That dude look funny, man.
Look
like
it up.
Teletubby. The Teletubby's face to be all. It's all.
Yeah. Yo, you can't believe it when you see him, yo.
He was trying to get in there. No, but salute to David Ortiz, though, man. Salute to David Ortiz. Because, going back to our conversation, he was a likable dude. You can't, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you could find anything wrong about him.
Did he sleep with somebody's wife and get shot?
Well, besides all that was after his career. That's how baseball. That's how baseball talk right there.
Yeah, listen.
Oh, my bad.
He talking about the Hall of Fame, dog. He talking about the Hall of Fame.
For real. No, I'm just.
He didn't do nothing wrong.
He's a nigga shot. Yeah, that did happen. Oh snap.
We ain't
He
here
said he
for
got a
that.
wing
We ain't
for
here for that.
smashing somebody's chick, yo.
I love Big Papi, man. No, he's a likable guy. I get it. I get why he's
clipped.
gonna be in there.
He got clipped for creeping, man.
Now, my thing with Big Papi is this. Yo, for years, that dude gave, some of the best moments of my life watching baseball.
Yeah, Red Sox all day. Yeah.
Some of the best feelings. Like, I've never watched a baseball game before and have freaking goosebumps or feel funny when this dude come up to bat like he did, dog. Some of the hits was just crazy, yo. It was just, and I'm just glad I was here for it, because we'll never probably get something like that again, man. Never.
Yeah.
He provided us with some good memories, bro. Good, real clutch performer. Only time he really bitched was for his bread, which anybody gonna do that at work. Ain't near one of us on this podcast ain't never bitched about, hey, yo, man, I need to be getting more bread.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, other than that, he wasn't like Mo Vaughn. He wasn't out here getting beat up in strip clubs and shit.
Sound like you was there.
I just remember.
Nah, that wasn't a strip club, yo. That was at the Roxy.
Nah,
Sound like Chuck was there.
he got beat up the strip club, bro.
Just real quick, our other co-host, for some reason, is not coming on. He's live in the chat. Ron's like, Clemens was never found guilty on using steroids, and he beat his case twice. He deserved to get in. Ron's comment.
It's good to see he was able to put his shovel down and text that out, huh?
Exactly. Ron, you still shoveling while you texting, dude?
Man, leave Juan alone, man. Leave Juan alone, man.
He's taking off his snowsuit. He was out there shoveling, peeling out that snowsuit right now.
Looking like the Michelin Man, dog.
Y'all are too much, man.
Yeah, but
y'all remember that year when David Ortiz, 2010, I want to say, won the home run derby?
Yeah.
That shit was epic. Yeah. It was dope to see a Boston Red Sox player in the home run derby.
Yo, all those eras, even the Clemens, the friggin' Barry Bond, yo, that was a bomb. Even watching all those juiced up dudes walk up that was fun, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
that was that era.
They're gonna get into this. Ain't gonna be. They're gonna have to get voted in by a special committee, but they'll be
is Mark McGwire in?
Nah.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's a good question.
Just making
Mark
sure.
McGwire,
He's part of that group with Clemens.
Yeah, he ain't no
fool.
fool. He stayed in the cut.
You just never know. That could be that whole other thing.
The Bad Boy Club.
But we'll see.
Isn't Mark McGwire a coach with the Cardinals?
Yeah, he's a batting coach.
Like their bench coach or something like that.
Okay. Yeah.
So let me get this right. Because I don't understand too much. I don't really watch baseball. But were these guys not in the Hall of Fame because of the steroid use?
I would think so.
Yeah.
But then
wasn't Barry Bonds, McGwire, Sosa.
Ortiz's name came up on the list at one point in time.
Not Schilling. Schilling, no. Schilling was just a good pitcher. I guess they think he did enough.
Schilling's just an asshole.
Exactly.
That could be exactly. I mean, Schilling is talented, but
the bloody bean, the bloody sock.
Because he's always going to be part of that whole Boston thing too around that time.
Plus, didn't he rob Rhode Island for that bread for that video game?
Oh snap!
Yep.
Didn't he rob? That's why Rhode Island broke now.
That game sucked.
All right, man.
That game sucked too.
Hold on, is Pedro Martinez in the Hall of Fame?
Come on, what kind of question is that, dude?
He gotta be.
I don't watch baseball. I don't watch.
Yeah, he's in the Hall of Fame.
What about that's guy, Manny Ramirez?
Nah, no. Manny's not.
Okay,
Manny got in there.
I don't think Manny will get him.
You don't think he'll get in?
Nah. And you would think he did just as much as like I guess you can argue like he was right there with Ortiz a lot of the time.
Manny was clutch, man. Manny was a beast.
But I just feel like people, I don't know, maybe it was Manny and A-hole. I feel like I've heard stories.
Yeah,
like
of course.
He was a nice dude out there.
Manny ran behind the green monster wall during a game.
Yeah, they say he was a a-hole too.
Then he beat up the guy in the clubhouse for not getting a ticket.
What? Not getting no chicken? What?
The ticket.
Oh, the
He
ticket.
needed some more tickets for his family.
Yeah.
And the dude in the clubhouse didn't get him no more tickets. He beat the shit out the old man. Beat the old man's ass in the locker room, bro.
That's why Manny ain't in.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a hard.
But it's like this. You will all, if you happen to be like down Eggleston or something, you will always see like Manny Ramirez and Ortiz. They were going to the barber shop right across from I'm not gonna say the name of the liquor store, but you'll see them going into that barber shop. They down there most weekends if they didn't have like an early game or something like that. And I mean they seem cool. I mean.
You don't got to say the name. There's only one liquor store in Boston, dog.
down in Union Square, right?
So only one liquor store name in Boston, dog.
Ain't one liquor store, but it's like a liquor store in every corner, man, in the church.
Yeah, but they all got the same name.
Oh, okay. All right. I got you.
I'm going to say Benandez, but it's not Benandez. That are you saying that? That's not down there. I'm going to say Benandez. I'm making the name up, but it ain't them.
Oh, but that's what he's referring to.
Oh, that's what you're talking about? Okay, all right.
Yeah, because they own majority of liquor stores in Boston.
Yeah, they do.
So we talk about the Celtics?
Celtics, baby. Let's go.
Is the dynasty over? What? Come on, bro.
Dynasty.
Yeah, like,
they have.
What's wrong with you, bro?
What question you want me to say?
Come on, bro.
What dynasty?
Come on, bro.
They had a dynasty.
Wait. You say what dynasty? Is that what he said?
What dynasty did they have?
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm like, what dynasty?
What dynasty? Are you serious?
Who's coming up with these questions?
That dude need to stick to hip hop, dog.
When I say dynasty, I mean like they always was talked about for like the top 5 team. It was always like a top 5 team every year. Everybody talking about Celtics. They was always in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Celtics are synonymous with basketball. Period.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Anytime somebody say anything about basketball, Celtics name will always be in the conversation, regardless of their record or whatever, because what they did in the past.
I think the league,
the players that came, the players that came through the Garden.
Yeah, I just think the league's changing. There's a lot of teams that you really didn't hear that weren't great, and they're like, oh, they're right in it, like. And I just think there's always gonna be an argument of like them two, like Brown and Tatum, being together, but one day they're gonna have to figure that out. And then Smart, he's like always trade bait, like I don't know. It's like he's always in. So I don't know. Boston, they got to figure something out.
Well, my beef with the Celtics, man, and I would be selfish and be like, yo, Marquise, put me on the center screen right now, because here's my beef with the Celtics right now. My beef with the Celtics right now is that I feel like they need a leader. We don't know who their leader is. Like, we know Tatum is their best all-around player, but he's not like the take charge guy. And the same could be said for Jaylen Brown. Marcus Smart is not that guy. He may bring the fire, but between his shot selection and his on-court decision-making, is clearly those are not his strengths. Now, I'm saying this right now, and I know Jason Tatum ain't watching us. We small time, but anybody that's watching us that might know Jason Tatum, you need to tell Jason Tatum, you need to step up. You're the most athletic guy on the court on the Celtics. You need to step up. You need to take charge. Like, I don't know who the leader is. And don't get me wrong. Tatum be balling, Brown be balling. But in the sense of like leadership, when the team wins, we give the leader praise, right? But when they lose, we look to the leader to find what the hell's going on. And I just feel like I don't know who the leader is on the Celtics team. Tatum is not stepping up to it. Brown, he got the skills, but like he ain't stepping up to it. And the whole squad, like I don't know, from their coach to the front office with Brad Stevens. My beef is, like I said, I don't know who the leader is, and that's a tough thing when we don't know who. I feel like I don't know who the leader is.
Yeah, the Celtics are suffering from years and years and years of bad drafting. Danny Ainge, for real, bro. Danny Ainge did this team no favors. We looking at Romeo Langford, the dancing bear dude that was on the team. Yo, don't get me wrong. I used to beat up on Tatum and I used to beat up on Brown. Like, yo, these dudes on some BS. They got to do this. They got to do that. But I'm looking at it like, yo, they're on the court balling, and look what they're dishing to. They don't have like what they had back in the day. They don't have friggin' what's his name? Scary Terry. They don't have like when they was really playing. They don't have a Kyrie. They don't have a point guard. They don't got nobody to distribute a rock. So now that forces them to bring the ball up court and try to set up an offense, plus try to get their offense going. Yo, they're in deep trouble. They can't penetrate and kick out to a freaking like this kid Romeo Langford, Joe. Like he came in the game last night for 1 minute, and then 3 minutes later, there was a thing on my screen talking about Romeo Langford out for the game, sore ankle. It's like, yo, what are we doing? Like Al Horford, who hasn't hit a shot in like 2 games, they got him out there. The team has only got 3 players worthy of watching. Williams, friggin' Brown,
Robert
and
Williams.
Tatum.
Which Williams are you talking about?
Robert Williams.
Okay.
You know what
I
I'm
agree
saying?
with you.
Everything else is just like, yo,
It's like
man.
blah. It's like throw up right now because who the hell do they have? Like you're right, and that's also another thing too is like their team is just so depleted that they can't get back to what they were. And I feel like watching them to see them go to like the Eastern Conference Finals, to see how they was balling, it was like, what the hell happened? And like to me, when I asked like who's the leader, when we look at like when they had Isaiah Thomas, we knew Isaiah Thomas was the leader, right? There was no debate about that. When they had Kyrie, we knew who the leader was. And maybe I could give a pass to Jason Tatum because he's still young. But I feel like, come on, dude. Like, you're supposed to be leading this team. Like, I don't know. I just feel like he should be.
But you keep wanting him to lead this team. Like, how could you keep pulling it? Like, you can't keep dragging dead weight, bro. You can't keep dragging it. You can't. The Naismiths, who hasn't hit a shot in 4 games.
Yeah.
You can't keep running. He can't keep going to the hole, kicking out to people that's going to keep throwing up air balls or bricks, bro. That gets all of a sudden, it gets kind of tiring. Me personally, I think there's a bigger plan. I think he already got his boy coming here next year. So he's already looking forward to next year. I think he's already checked out this year.
Who's his boy?
Who's his boy?
I don't watch the Celtics. I'm a Laker fan.
What's my man out in Washington? What's his name again?
Who you talking about? Bradley Beal?
Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal's coming here next year.
Oh.
You think so?
Of course.
Well, so like to go back to the leadership thing, I'm looking at the East, right? We already know the East is weak, right? The Celtics are not even in playoff talks right now. Granted, yeah, they won the other day, but like they're sitting at number 9 or number 10. The Atlanta Hawks is looking better than the Celtics, who's also fighting for a playoff spot. If the playoffs started today, the Celtics would have been outbeat by the Raptors, who I feel like the Celtics could be better than, the Hornets, who the Celtics could be better than, And let's not mention the goddamn Cavaliers. How is the Cleveland Cavaliers in playoff talks? And then we look at the Celtics, and you got Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. How are you not in the playoff? How are you not in the playoff mix? Right? Like, come on.
It's the way the teams are playing.
They don't got no shooting.
It's the way the teams are playing.
The Cavaliers are in the playoff talks, but the Celtics not.
The Celtics don't have no shooting.
None at all.
The Cavaliers don't have no shooting.
Well, they just play better. They play it way better.
Who is on the Cavaliers right now besides Carlos Sexton?
They move the ball.
Garland.
Celtics don't move the ball. No. You doing all that. Yo, bro, you do that. Yo, they move the ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Celtics don't move. The Celtics will do it for 2 or 3 games, man. And then they go back to isolation ball.
Let me ask you something. Who's the leader on the Cleveland Cavaliers?
Sexton.
It would be Sexton when he's healthy.
Boom! That's what I'm talking about. We don't know who the leader is on the Celtics. We don't know who the leader is on the Celtics.
Bro, the coach came out and said that he's not making nobody a captain.
Who?
They don't even have a captain.
Who, the Celtics?
Yeah.
That's the problem. There's nobody there to hold accountable.
They should at least be co-captains, them two.
There's nobody there to hold accountable.
He said they didn't want to get the captain. He took it off the table.
That's crazy. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta. It's like anything. Like, now they brought him in. They want it to work. But if it continues to happen year after year like this, then that's when young players are gonna be like, "Yo, I gotta see what else is out there," for myself. And one of them, I feel like, who do you think would leave first, Tatum or Brown?
I think
Tatum would be first.
You think Tatum would be first?
Yeah. And you know why Tatum would be first? Because back when Anthony Davis was on the trading block, Jason Tatum himself said, back in 2019, I don't know if y'all remember, Jason Tatum said himself, he would trade himself for Anthony Davis.
He said that's my way out.
That he don't even know, he can't even be a leader.
Did they take off the leadership status because they wanted to be more team orientated? What was the coach thinking?
No, there's a leader of a team.
They were playing like trash.
He still did like the Mighty Ducks and took his seat.
They wasn't playing good. Nobody was
worthy. Myself a Mr. Glass.
Nobody was playing worthy enough to get the captain.
For Anthony Davis, when Anthony Davis was on that trading block, Jason Tatum said he would trade himself for Anthony Davis. So I think when it comes down to whoever leads first,
Mr. Glass,
I think Tatum will lead first.
Well, Tatum already said he thought he was getting drafted by Phoenix. So Tatum's ready to go to the West Coast. That's why I said, man, the Celtics sitting up here playing these games, keep putting this bullcrap roster around them. Like, how many years do we have to look at Semi Ojeleye, bro? Semi Ojeleye. Semi Ojeleye. This is what,
like
you know what I'm saying? This is what we was. This is the kind of roster they had around these dudes.
Yeah.
They need to get a point guard. They either need to go get Lillard. They need to go get somebody.
There's definitely some players out there. People need to be. They're gonna move, but make some moves, do something.
And I feel you with that, Shawn, because like right now they only have 3 point guards, I would say, in that sense, on their roster with they got Schroeder, Smart, and the white boy.
Pritchard?
Pritchard.
Those are
all of them need to go.
Those are the only 3 like point guards that they have. And one of them are really like points.
But see, I will hold on to Pritchard. I'll hold on to Pritchard. I'll get rid of Schroeder and Smart.
Yeah.
Schroeder, you just like, I don't know, like I was watching the game last night, like, I don't know what the hell he be doing sometime, man. He'll come down the court with the ball, Joe behind his back, and just throw it to the other team. It's just like, bro, what are you doing, man?
He plays like he doesn't be here.
Like he don't want to be here, bro.
Yeah. He plays like, yo, I'm going to play bad, and maybe they'll get rid of me.
And my thing is this. Everybody already know what kind of play you get with Schroeder. Why are you even playing him?
For real, that dude's not a starter.
Why are you even playing him? They already know what he is. They already know they're gonna get you. Them seeing him play ain't gonna get you no more in assets for trading him.
Mm.
Everybody knew what type of play he is. So I say you sit Schroeder, give Pritchard those minutes, and try to develop Pritchard because, I mean, he can shoot the rock. They need shooting.
Yeah, they do. They definitely do. And we talked about it earlier with Marcus Smart and his poor shot selection. And let me just talk about Marcus Smart. I feel like Marcus Smart, they need to ship him out. One, to free up some money, because I believe he got like that $70+ million contract. I know that there was a few teams. Danny Ainge went over to Utah, I think it was, and Utah was interested in Marcus Smart, and the Dallas Mavericks and the Minnesota Timberwolves. So I feel like, getting rid of Marcus Smart, I don't know who they would get in return, but in order to get like that shooting guard or that person that can nail like down a mid-range or a three-point shot, that would be their trade. That could be like they trading off right there.
Whatever they do,
Marcus
he's
Smart.
a big part of it.
Yeah, because like I feel like, with Marcus Smart, me and Shawn talked about this a while ago. We was outside, and I remember we was talking about the decision between Marcus Smart and Avery Bradley, and I felt like the Celtics made the smart decision in that time. It was like 4 or 5 years ago to go with Marcus Smart because of the defensive presence he brings. But throughout the years, to see how, he might bring like the tenacity and he might be the fire that the team needs, I feel like it kind of like took a decline on that defense presence that he was there for. You know what I mean? And just for me, I feel like with Marcus Smart, I'm not blaming him. I'm not saying he's the problem to the Celtics team. Based on their record, when he plays, he even helps them win games, right? So, he's a good addition. But based on their last 2 seasons, he's also he's not the solution, right? We already we see like he's not the solution for them to get back to the playoffs or to the Eastern Conference Finals and stuff like that. So for me, I feel like he's a good trade commodity because having Marcus Smart versus not having him, there's no difference between winning a championship or not. So to free up some cap money to get that shooter, like Shawn talked about, Marcus Smart might have to be that guy they might have to let go because they're going to have to keep. I feel like they had to keep Tatum and Brown. I don't think they should split them up.
I mean, that's the plan. They don't want to split them up, but I feel like they're gonna have to one day.
Yeah.
I think if they get Bradley to come in, Tatum will be here for a grip. Tatum ain't going nowhere.
Employed?
Yeah.
Huh?
Is Bradley even employed? Where's Bradley at?
Washington.
Bradley played for Washington, dog. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I ain't heard no noise. Oh, Bradley Bill. I'm sorry, my fault. I thought you were talking about Avery Bradley. I'm sorry.
No, Bradley Bill.
Oh, yeah, Bradley Bill.
No,
Avery Bradley played for the Lakers or something, right?
Yeah, he played for them Lakers.
I thought that was that conversation.
I heard Chuck talking trash earlier about Mr. Glass. Y'all be your little side comments on the Lakers, man.
Ain't nobody talk about your AARP team, dog. Them senior citizen team, dog.
Championship this year.
Oh,
Marquise, you know what? Whatever you're drinking, put that down.
Sorry, Casey, man. Nah.
Put that down, bro.
Some water.
Put that water. Whatever's in that water,
the
you might
Lakers
have alkaline water.
Sell some water, man.
Whatever water you drinking got you messed up right now.
The Lakers are done, bro.
Yeah, they're
you got it for help sign out.
Last question. Then, I got more questions. Who's winning the NBA championship then?
Wow.
Who's winning
I don't know. I feel like if Kyrie gets over all that bull crap with the vaccinations, then I feel like Brooklyn is a good chance.
Brooklyn.
I think if Clay get back to his form, I think Golden State, bro.
Warriors.
Yeah, Golden State they got some.
I think Golden State. If Clay get back to his short form before the playoffs start, NBA is in trouble, bro.
But it's always this is Phoenix. They look just as good as they did last year. They right there.
Yeah, but they're a good regular season team.
So it should be interesting. These playoffs, man.
But
See
I'm
what
gonna go on an outlier right now. I'm gonna throw a monkey wrench in all y'all shit.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Memphis Grizzlies.
Get out of here.
Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah,
Ja.
you need to put
You
Here's
got
what
to
this.
that
believe in
glass. When
Ja.
here's what
that glass,
happened.
you need to put that shit
The
away, man.
Grizzlies, they're gonna get
You
a
might have
playoff
sip some of this,
spot.
man. You might have
No
sip some of
play.
this, then.
They might
Nah.
they might win one series, but that's it.
He playing that
They ain't there
2K22
yet.
over there.
They ain't there
That's
yet.
what he playing.
Morant looks good.
Hold on.
Playing
Hold
NBA
on.
Jam.
You gotta admit though, Ja Morant
Oh,
and
he's
the
killing.
Grizzlies are balling right now.
Yeah, they're putting work.
They are balling right now, man. Like, oh man, I just can't believe it. Like we witnessing Ja Morant and the freaking Memphis Grizzlies. Like there was an expansion team in the 90s. Like, who the hell expect for them to be playing like this right now?
My man cracked himself up. Damn, T, you all right, dog?
No, because I know I heard y'all talk about, like Phoenix, Golden State. There was another team that was mentioned, Brooklyn. I hope that they get around that. I mean, even that, I don't know about Brooklyn because
Why everybody sleeping on Milwaukee?
What about the Suns?
See,
now
and that's the
Milwaukee has a
thing.
chance, like, so that's how
You're
whack
not
the
hearing
East
these
is.
names right
now. If you look at the East, the Miami Heat is number one, and let's not forget the Miami Heat made it to the finals
Then the Bulls are tied
2
with them.
years ago.
Yeah, you can't
And
sleep
then,
on
yeah,
this.
I
That's
think
what I'm
the Bulls are
saying.
number 2, and then the Sixers. But I feel like I don't believe in the Sixers just because I don't think Embiid can bring them. Might bring them to the promised land, but he I don't think he has what it takes for them to win it.
He don't got enough to get them to drink the water.
Nah, he can't get him over that hump. He can't get him
Nah,
over
he
that
can't.
hump.
And Embiid is balling. Like he's balling. I'm not gonna knock him, but he's balling.
Well, shit. Simmons is holding the team hostage.
Yeah.
Well, not even
Yeah.
Simmons. Well, I would say the management is.
Yeah.
No,
They
but
ain't
hold on.
getting
I
Embiid
thought
no
Simmons
help.
was holding out. Ain't
He
Simmons
is, but
holding out?
Nah.
they could trade him by now. They need to trade
Yeah.
that dude, man.
No, ain't nobody want that. Nobody wants to deal with this dog.
I wouldn't want him. I wouldn't want him.
No,
He's
but
trying to make a point.
they're asking too much, man. They want too much for that.
Yeah,
They want
they're
too
trying
much.
to make a point
They paid him
because
too much.
NBA
like,
players
dude,
usually like force their way
man,
through
don't get me
contracts.
started on
They
that.
usually get their way. You know,
Don't get me started on that cat, man, because I'm just so disappointed. I remember when I was arguing with a friend one day, and not even arguing, we're just talking, and we was talking about how he was trying to convince me that Ben Simmons had the capability to be the next LeBron James.
Whoa.
And it was hard for me to believe in that moment.
interesting.
But the more and more I watched, I was like, all right, well, he is a big guy. He's like 6'8", 6'9", and like he distributes the ball and stuff like that. But then when I seen the playoffs and he was afraid to take shots, or when he passed it, he was right there by the rim and then he passed it. It was like, well, what the hell is this dude doing? And like, y'all already know my beef. I don't have no empathy. If you get paid, Ben Simmons is getting paid $30+ million this year. Like this year alone,
To do nothing.
To do nothing. And it's like, well, dude, you're getting paid $30 million and you can't play basketball?
Not for Philly.
No.
Yeah.
F all that.
You can't have all that.
You get
He
paid
don't want to play for Philly.
There's a reason
He
why
don't
you
wanna
get paid
play
that
for-
much money.
He don't want to
I
play
don't
for
get-
Philly.
That's why he's soft.
That
That's
relationship
why
is
I agree
fractured.
with Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal's statement when they said he's soft. Because that light-skinned bull right there, he's soft.
He can be a soft millionaire. He ain't playing in Philly.
Yeah.
I love the sport of basketball. It's a disrespect to the fans because you're getting paid this amount of money. That means fans are coming to see you. $30+ million and your ass ain't over there on the court?
Bro, fans ain't come to see him. They know his ass ain't playing this year. Ain't no Philadelphia fan at home. I'm going to the game next week to see Simmons. No.
Well, not right now, but I'm talking about like in the sense of basketball, man. Like I feel like if he was sitting there playing, if he didn't really take, like, don't get me wrong, leadership fucked up. When Doc Rivers was asked that question, do you think you could win a championship with the team that you have? And he said, oh, I don't know. Like, I get that part, right? But I do feel like when you're that gifted and you're that talented, there's a lot of motherfuckers there's a lot of people out there that's not, right? So like to the game of basketball, the love to basketball, I feel like you should still display your talent because not a lot of people are like you. And don't get me wrong, Ben Simmons is talented, but I knew he was going to be a bum, or I knew there was something wrong with him back when in LSU they made it to the March Madness, and that dude didn't show up in the first round and got booted out of the first round. But then I was like, I put that past me. I was like, all right, well, I might be overthinking it. But I'm looking at Philly, and when we talk about wasting years, when we talk about the Celtics, you know, they wasting Tatum and Brown's years. Philly is wasting Embiid's year. And that's because of Ben Simmons, because he's soft. He's soft. He can't take criticism. You're all, you know, you're posting all these videos about you hitting jump shots, but your ass can't take the shot in the game. And you're getting paid
You know why?
$30 fucking million.
You know what his problem really is, though? It's because he's dating Kardashian.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It's the
what
curse,
that
man.
is?
Oh, come on.
It's
man.
the curse.
Oh, man. You gotta
He's
leave
dating one of them. He's
Kardashians
dating, I
alone.
think, one of the younger sisters.
See, he need to leave them alone. That's
No,
what
he's
the
not
problem
anymore.
is.
Not anymore?
curse.
Oh, now.
Oh, that's a curse, family.
He was, but I mean, he was,
Nah.
and then all his. You see the curse?
That
What's the
family's
name
cursed.
next? Booker's next, man.
Yeah, he was dating
Devin Booker's next, yeah.
what's the player for who's the player for the Suns?
Booker.
The point guard.
Devin Booker.
Not Chris Booker.
Chris Paul?
Yes,
Devin Booker.
They dating Booker. Booker's dating.
Yeah.
Booker's dating.
You saw they
Kardashian now.
thought they were gonna win it all last year, and they didn't. That was the
see,
start.
He played in
Curse.
that game.
what happened?
Curse.
The curse.
Chris Paul got hurt. There was a wrap.
Yep.
Ku Klux Klan curse, man. Kardashian.
Yeah, I wouldn't even care, man. I wouldn't, man. I don't care if I didn't have anything, and one of the Kardashians came up to me. I would not mess with a Kardashian.
Oh no, we on the same page. I'm just saying it don't work with NBA players.
Shit, I don't
Come
know
on,
what
you got
the hell
Lamar
going
Odom. You know
on.
that show, Big Brother. He's about to be on Big Brother, Celebrity Big Brother. That's what he's doing.
Damn.
Yeah, and
I just think about Lamar Odom
Harden
when
got
he was
Lamar
found in
Odom
that
seconds.
brothel.
What about Harden? Wasn't Harden day one and then he had a bad year?
Yeah, he was dating Lamar Odom
Possibly.
seconds.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
you see Lamar Odom, right?
I mean,
Lamar
a bunch-
Odom was found in the brothel.
They run through the NBA.
Yeah, it's sad, man. It's sad. It's sad. But in terms of like winning the championship, man, I'm going with the Grizzlies, man, just off the strength of the number 3 in the West. They 7-3 in their last 10 games. And like I know that's not outshining the Suns who like are on a 10-game winning streak and they're number 1 and stuff like that. I just like the way that boy John Morant's playing. I like the way that the Grizzlies are playing, and they definitely making some noise out there in the West, which is a very tough conference compared to the Eastern Conference. That's why I got beef with the Celtics, because you're in the East and y'all ain't making no noise with all that talent you got.
Yeah, all they got to do is be in the top 10, make the play-in tournament, and go on a run.
Yeah, but come on, Drew, man. Like the Celtics.
I know, I'm just saying.
The Celtics have Jason Tatum and
Never-ending story. Drew's on some mushrooms over there.
Yo, shut up.
The
So why don't we
never-ending
just
story.
hit the lottery? Why don't we just hit the lottery and get us a point guard, dude?
Yeah.
Why don't we just hit the lottery this year? Why not? Because they ain't gonna
Why
do
not?
nothing in the playoffs. What this team gonna do in the playoffs?
You're right.
they're not gonna make the playoffs. Who you talking about? The Celtics?
Yeah.
They're not gonna make the playoffs.
So I mean, I say we tell Tatum to go sit on his bicycle, go pedal his bike, and we just fucking tank, dog. I mean, why not, dog? We need
I mean, it would be to get like a really, like a point guard like that. That would
You
be.
need a point guard,
That'd be
and
big.
you already got Bill in the fold. Yo, you come back next year with Tatum, Brown, Bill, Robert Williams. Yo, hopefully Horford will be gone.
Yeah, that's a big contract that they need to get rid of right
Yo, he's back on his
Hopefully.
clapping shit again.
there. Yeah.
When he can't do nothing, he clap his hands. That's all he do.
Yeah.
See,
Back on
the
it, dog.
Celtics can tank. Y'all can tank. The Lakers can't tank, man.
Why y'all can't take?
Yeah, they
Y'all
can.
is
So many
losing naturally.
superstars, and it was so much hope
He
for
said
these
y'all losing
motherfuckers.
naturally.
There was so
Y'all-
much hope
y'all
for them.
losing naturally,
We just gonna
dog.
lose. Listen. I'm an honest dude. We gonna lose naturally, right? We just gonna lose all stars, right? That's all we're gonna do. I'm picking the Suns in the West, and I'm picking the Bulls in the East.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
realistically, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm gonna keep going Lakers, but you know.
We all know.
So it's
You all know.
We all know
93
you're a
again.
Lakers fan.
You all know they ain't gonna do nothing, dog. How many
Yeah,
more
Lakers
years you
ain't
think
gonna-
LeBron got?
2
I mean, they about to trade Westbrook.
2 more years.
Oh.
Poor Westbrook, dog. He's like that kid you just blame all the shit on and you push out the ball.
They say John Wall want to come to the Lakers.
Nah, he got too many turnovers. He ain't getting blamed. He got like 5 turnovers a game.
Oh, yeah,
John Wall,
Westbrook's having a horrible year, man. He's just not playing well.
Yeah.
imagine John Wall. I didn't even know I forgot all about that dude. dog.
Yeah, for real, man.
Wall.
John Wall,
That'd be
bring
nice.
him to the Lakers. You never
Damn.
know.
Is John
Bring
Wall
him to the
still in the
Lakers,
Wizards?
baby.
Yeah, he's still. I don't know. I think he
Nah,
is. He, yeah,
nah,
he
nah,
must.
he was
He's in the
Rockets.
con- yeah, he is.
Oh
He's
no,
in
the
the
Rockets.
contract.
He's on the Rockets.
The
The
Rockets.
Rockets. And why is he not playing?
Because he don't want to.
Yeah, I think he's just kind of
I
chilling.
wouldn't mess with him.
The Rockets
I
are
wouldn't
playing
mess
all
with
the these young dudes, you know,
I
going
wouldn't
with
mess
all
with him.
their
Nah,
kind
but
of
still,
future.
like even if they playing those young dudes, Drew, I do feel like, and I don't know, maybe I'm just being biased. Let me be honest real quick. I'm being biased because I really do love basketball, and I feel like I feel like you disrespect the love of the game when you do some shit like what John Wall is doing and not
Yeah.
playing because of the young guys. Like you know, John Wall, don't get me
Yeah,
wrong, he's
I don't know.
talented, but like, you know, come on, man, like
You can't
talk
blame
to
him.
your agent. No,
They
I
probably
can't
don't
blame
want
him.
him
You
to
know why I could blame him? You know why I could blame him, Sean?
There you go.
Because
Go on.
John Wall is another high-priced target. This dude, he's getting paid like $40-50 million this year
Damn.
to sit on the bench
TeShawn,
for the game of basketball.
TeShawn, did you ever
You
think?
guys also got to remember, I've seen motherfuckers who didn't get paid as much as they are getting paid now and still out there. I remember as a kid, you remember that memorable moment when Larry Bird and Chuck Person died for the ball and Larry Bird broke his nose? I was at that fucking game. They went out there and Larry Bird was not getting paid $40 million a year. And Larry Bird went out there, they did some shit with his nose, and then he came back out and played.
But what was the inflation though? Like, was he getting
Sean,
paid equivalent
I
to
don't
40
give a
million
shit
back
about
then?
the
Probably.
inflation, Marquise.
Yeah,
My man's
he
getting
was
paid
definitely one
$40
of the
million
higher
paid.
Yeah,
to
Sean,
he was
play.
one of the highest
Not
paid
to
players.
play.
not yet, because that was
Hold
probably.
on.
It depends on when that. Because as a rookie, he's probably in a rookie contract, but then he got the money.
Who?
No, Bird. I'm saying when he
That
got.
year,
No,
what year
Bird
was
was a
he in?
veteran. Bird
No,
was on.
oh, see, that was
Bird
a veteran.
was a veteran.
Yeah, that's
Chuck Person was on
towards
the
then. He was
Pacers,
already making his money.
and they
Yeah.
both died for a loose ball. I remember. I was not
TeShawn.
close to the court, but I was at the arena.
TeShawn,
And Bird broke his nose.
TeShawn,
They
He was
went
behind
back
one
in
of
the
the
back
poles. He was
and
behind
did
one of
some
the
TeShawn,
shit, and he came back out and still played.
They weren't
TeShawn.
making that kind of money back then, though.
Thank you,
Not-
Keith. Thank
Yeah,
you,
basketball
Keith.
was different
They
back
was
You know
then.
not
what the
making
issue
that
is?
kind of money back then, and they
TeShawn.
still played.
TeShawn, calm down and listen to what the
I'm
issue is.
pissed
The
because you
issue
know
is,
why?
oh my
Go ahead,
God.
Sean.
Go ahead, dog.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, bro. Because you're rambling about nothing. Y'all don't know what the hell you're talking about, bro.
I'm
The
disappointed
issue-
because somebody was trying
the
to give
issue-
John Wall a pass. You were trying to give John Wall a pass. I'm not giving him no pass. You get paid
Oh,
$40 million.
God, dog.
I
Here
need
we
you to go out
go.
there and play.
Everything goes down to money, but here we go. Here we go. This is the issue. Everybody know that Wall is always injured. Did you ever fucking think that Houston said, sit your fucking ass down on the bench so we can find somebody to trade for because we don't want you to get fucking hurt so you be stuck with us? Did you ever think of that? Did you ever think Houston said, no, we're not going to let you play. You're going to sit down and we're going to trade you. Until we trade you, you're not going to play because you'll go out there, fuck up a hamstring, hurt a knee. Next one I know, you're on a 15-day. Nobody going to want you. Bro, you got to look at the big picture and just stop thinking, damn, this nigga's making $500 million and he don't want to do this. You got to look at the whole scenario, bro. Stop looking at it as from the player point. Look at it as from the owner. Who's paying him $50 million? You think this company paying him $50 million and it's going to be like, it's going to leave it up to him to say, yeah, I'm not going to play? You think they're going to leave it up to him to say that?
You made him freeze, yo. You there? TeShawn.
Shut him down.
You shut
That's
him
how
down.
you do.
Yo, yeah.
Shut him down.
Yo,
Shut him down.
yo,
Shut
that's
him down.
nice.
Hey, froze, though.
That's not good timing.
That's when you test the rocket launcher, boy.
Why I gotta
You
have
want
with
to test the rocket launcher?
Yo.
Bang.
Oh, man.
Wake your ass up. Wake him up.
Is he coming back when he goes?
You know what I'm saying?
He probably gonna come back, right?
got no
I think
choice but
he's
to.
having technical difficulties, man.
He can't take that L and leave like that.
No.
Nobody else pick. Who's winning, man? Who's winning the championship, man? Anybody else got Keith, Chuck, Drew?
I mean, I don't know. I can't call it, man. I think it's gonna be somebody that didn't like somebody not unexpected, but not one of these teams. They're gonna be the Lakers. They're gonna be the Celtics. You know, it's gonna be somebody like Atlanta or.
I want to wait to
I
see
feel like
what
it's gonna be
happens
somebody
after
like
the
that.
trade deadline. I want to see what happens after the trade deadline and see, what team picks up who and what not.
He's back.
Who the fuck booted me?
Yo,
You didn't get
Who the
booted.
fuck booted me? Marquise, why did you boot me? Marquise, why did you boot me?
Yo.
Your frozen ass screen.
Oh man,
That was too much. Yo.
yo, you look like you were starched, man. You were starched.
He was on starch. You starch your pants. Nigga, he was like,
You were starched, dude.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, Keith.
Doesn't LeBron have a
That's
son?
okay. I know y'all couldn't handle me.
Hold on. Keith got a question. He's talking for the first time.
No, good.
Doesn't LeBron have a son coming up? That's supposed to be a good ball player too.
Yeah, he
He
got
was
another.
on
He got
ESPN
two.
a couple days ago.
He got two of them.
You got two of them.
He got I think one's like 14, 15, and one's like 8, 17 or something like that. Like,
Yo, if y'all get a chance, there's a joint on I would say Netflix. I think I forgot what it's on, but it follows LeBron James' son's school. Sierra, what's it? Sierra
Sierra Canyon.
Sarah Hills.
And it's
Sarah
dope,
Hills or something
man.
like that.
It follows them. They're a dope ass team. I think this filming this year now, so you won't get season 2, but season 1 was good.
Okay.
Well, season 1 and 2, I think. Season 3 is getting filmed now.
Check that out. I've heard of it.
But he's trying to stay in the league till his son get in, he said.
Okay.
He said he wants to play against his son. That's his ultimate. I'm like,
He wants to play
That'd be
against
crazy.
or play with them or against them, one or the other.
That make history if they play with them. That'll make history.
Yeah. Ain't nobody thinking about that, though. Nobody care about LeBron's son.
Why has anybody ever done that? Anybody ever done like a son and a father in the league?
Play together.
Any sport.
That would be
Other than the Griffies in baseball, I haven't seen it.
Baseball. Was it like Bonds and his dad?
Other
Right?
than King Griffey and his father, I
Ken
haven't
Griffey,
seen
my
a
fault.
father son playing on the same team.
Yeah, I think that's the only time I've ever heard of it. Or it could be. What about Ric Flair and his daughter?
Oh, in wrestling?
I'm just joking. I'm just
Nah, it's something they playing.
Why you adding that to sports, man? Why you adding that to sports? That ain't no damn sports. That's theater.
I don't think wrestling's a sport. Chuck, come on.
Not that.
I don't think wrestling. No,
not that wrestling. No,
not that wrestling.
That is a soap opera with action.
Like Glow Wrestling.
Oh man, Globe Wrestling was better.
Yeah, Glow Wrestling. I remember that.
Like, remember ECW?
I remember Glow Wrestling. That was funny.
Saturday nights.
You said Glow?
Wild Women are wrestling.
Oh, that's that.
Yeah.
That's that. They got a Netflix about that.
Yo, it's a good show. It's actually good.
Yeah.
Women are wrestling. That's crazy.
That was back
You
in
all
the day,
right,
man.
T?
That was back in the day.
Boxing's done.
Back when B50 was on at 8:00.
Sean, I was trying to give you some redemption, man. Before we got like 5 more minutes, man. You want to say something before we get off and stop promoting?
No, I said enough, man. I don't want to get booted out the room. I thought
Yo,
this was a safe place.
Ain't the internet, dog.
You know, I definitely hit Shawn up later on to see what he was saying.
Yo, man, I didn't want to come at you like that. Had you all freeze up and whatnot, but you know.
I know we were talking about John Wall, and like I definitely do have a personal beef with
It sounds like it.
players.
I thought yo,
man, he's passionate. Yo, let him be passionate about it.
No, I'm serious, man. Because
he's passionate about Wall and about who was the other dude he was walling about?
It's about the sport, right? It's about passion.
Man,
there's reports where the cats in the 80s were still working regular jobs.
So
right, while playing this professional sport. So there's something that doesn't stick with me.
It is now.
When you see how these guys getting paid millions and millions and millions of dollars for them to sit. And I feel like it's a disrespect. Y'all heard the story? Did y'all hear the story about Charles Barkley and the reason why he's not on the video games?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that before.
You heard about the story?
No.
So, like, even with that, like, Charles Barkley, they wouldn't put Charles Barkley on the game because they wouldn't give his salary to them older cats in the past that didn't get paid no money for playing the same game that they're advertising right now. Right? I feel like it's a disrespect to the fans, to the people that came, the players that came before you, to get paid $40 million to sit on the bench. Like, you owe it to the game to play. Because this is what you said you love to do.
Bro.
And to answer your question, John Wall is not injured. He's choosing not to play because of the roster that the Rockets have.
No. It's the Rockets. The Rockets shut him down.
Thank you.
The Rockets shut him down.
How are you going to shut down $40 million? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You're paying this guy $40 million.
Hey,
you're going to sit him down?
What?
They're trying to trade him.
It makes sense because of what Shawn said. He's an asset. He's the biggest asset.
The Rockets. It's the team. It's the team that shut him down. It's not John Wall. It's the team. It's
and he's injured. He stays injured.
Yeah, he is
they
always
want him to get injured before they can trade him. So why let him play? No, sit down so we can find a trade partner and we all be good.
And you can tell teams ain't playing because he ain't played most of the year. You know, so it's not like all this time and no team has been like, yo, how much? Yo, send him over here. Like I heard no talk about John Wall.
So I just googled why John Wall is not playing, and there's an article from November 28, 2021 that says John Wall continues sitting out due to disagreement with Rockets on potential role. That was just November. That's 2 months ago.
No, it wasn't. That was in 21.
But the story I heard was
2-3 months ago. I just feel like it's disrespect to the game.
What can you do?
There's no, I don't think the team shut him down. According to this article, and 2-3 months ago, he's continuing to sit out because of the disagreement with the Rockets on potential role.
I don't think that's necessarily true. But I mean,
I hope I can play this episode because TeShawn been having the NFL on the background the whole time. We gonna get sued.
Oh yeah, you're right about that. It is during that time. Yeah, my movie. I can talk sports all day.
Too late.
Let me just be quiet. Let me shut my mouth up because I do have other arrangements that I have to attend to.
Well, eventually, somebody gonna do a sports show, man. That's why I keep having the sports talk on here, playing around, man, joking around, man. We all men, we like to talk sports. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, what y'all got to promote? What y'all got to some positive words, man? Go around the room, man. And, let us know. Y'all got anything?
I'll do it.
Nah, go ahead.
Well, it's good to talk to you guys, man. Sorry I ain't been around much. I've been real busy. I'm not really a big sports person, so I didn't have really much to say today, but it's good to see all y'all brothers and hope everybody's doing okay and staying safe and the whole nine.
It's good to have you in here, Keith.
Yeah, I'm trying to be on more, man. I've been a busy man.
Keith, promote your your wife's line. I am. It's on. It's strolling across the screen right now.
Oh, I'll put it on next time because she's still working on the kinks now. She's getting all the information together. When she gets it together, I'll put it on.
I got the information already on the screen right now.
Oh, hers?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even know as much as you know. You know more than me.
It's your wife, dog. I asked her. I asked her what her Instagram was, and that's all I needed to know.
She just set Instagram up not too long ago. Like I think she set up not too long ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's working. She's working hard. She's trying to get it stuff cracking. You know what I mean?
She got some handmade jewelry.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, but she's trying to do another twist on it. So
she's dope, man.
She's busy. She's doing a pop-up shop at. Come here, Jaquetta.
He about to put her on the spot right there.
Cambridgeside Galleria Mall. What's the date?
That's still open?
What?
The gallery is still open?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Ain't nothing over there, but it's open.
No, because I heard they shutting it down, dog. They taking that down.
It's open,
bro.
Yeah, they shutting the gallery.
I wouldn't be surprised, man. You go in there and there's only like half of the stores.
They making residential.
There's a lot of empty spaces.
They're doing stuff for Black History Month. They're doing a pop-up shop for Black History Month there. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's the date again? Because y'all you keep getting interrupted.
The 12th and the 13th of February.
February. What time?
What time?
So she's there Super Bowl Sunday.
11 to 8 Saturday, and 12 to 6 on Sunday.
All right.
She'll be there.
All right.
What time's the Super Bowl?
She got men's jewelry?
Yep. Working on men's jewelry too.
All right.
And my daughter's doing a hairline called Chiquetta, come help me. Tell me with the stuff.
Shit, she too late for that for me, man. My hairline gone, dog.
I get information, Marquise.
Did she create a hairline?
You can always get the information later, Keith. Be ready next time.
For hair products.
All right.
Her own products. She made it herself.
Okay.
I'll get you the information about that too. I'll get that in there. But
she got anything that grow hair?
Yep.
Oh, it really worked? I don't have to come soon, dog. I don't have to soon, dog. I mean, don't telling me it grow, and I be licking and spitting on it, and that old shit don't grow. I be upset, dog. I don't want to have to lawyer up.
We need a case.
I got 5-6 customers.
Oh my gosh, Shawn.
Nah, dog. I'm gonna get some hair product.
Try it on. You gotta try it on Keith first. See if it works.
Yeah, man, Keith, you got put on the spot on top of your head, dog. I got your patch, bro.
Oh man.
Oh
man.
But I got the hair. I've been doing it on my face, and it been coming.
Okay.
I'm serious.
For real?
Straight up.
Okay. That's what's I need. So she make the bar like the beard stuff for the beard, right?
Yeah.
What? All right, word.
Yeah, for beard and hair. It's for all hair. Your beard,
all right, cool.
Face or your head.
All right.
I'll get you
into the.
Anybody
it have to be beard.
I need to watch.
It won't be scalp.
Hold on. Let me jump on real quick, because I do have to go. I'm running behind.
I gotta watch San Fran, man. Y'all got me on too late.
He go running behind schedule. Here you go.
No. I got some other shit to do.
Okay.
But now this is for folks that's battling with depression, right? You know, we know this depression thing is real.
Yep.
I froze again?
No, you did.
Am I there?
Yeah, you
I'm
did.
good now?
Yeah.
No, because I just wanted to, because like for me, I battle with depression at times. My daughter does too, and I know a few other cats. But I just wanted to say, stay positive because better days are on their way. So yeah, that was just that. I don't really have nothing else to promote, but I do want to be able to share a positive message for those who's battling with depression.
That's what's up.
Yeah, mental health is everything, dog. Watch your mental.
Yeah,
definitely watch your mental. If you got to go talk to a man on the couch, go talk to somebody on the couch.
I'll be there. Yeah, but y'all be easy, man. I got
nothing to be ashamed about.
Hey, come here, Zeke.
Yeah, man, take it easy.
Where's Zeke at?
Come here. Come say hi to the people.
Hey, Zeke. Oh, Zeke, what up?
What up, Zeke?
So we,
Damn.
What up, boy? You getting big, man.
yeah. So y'all be easy, man. It was definitely
Hey,
good chopping,
man,
good
me
chopping
too.
up with y'all, man. I definitely look forward to next time.
All right, you and the family stay blessed, brother.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Peace.
Y'all got anything else, man, before we get out of here?
I ain't
Nah.
got nothing else. I gotta make my dinner, bro.
Hell yeah, man. It was a great podcast,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Juan didn't show up, but you know.
Juan's still outside shoveling.
That's
Yo,
fine,
Chuck.
man. Hey, I
Chuck,
enjoyed myself.
Chuck.
What's up?
You think Juan outside
What's up?
shoveling? You ever picture Juan outside
I
shoveling?
don't know.
It's got nothing to do with
I
sports.
don't know.
Yo.
I don't know.
Bro,
I don't know.
let me ask the guest.
I don't live in Boston.
Yo, let me ask everybody that listen to the show, who's watched the show for a long period of time, if you think Juan, what do you call himself? Big what?
Big sexy, yo.
Yeah.
Sexy.
If y'all think Juan is really outside shoveling, put a thumbs up in the comments. Bang! That's all I want to see. If y'all feel Juan is outside shoveling,
Leave my
with
boy
a
alone, man.
snowsuit,
He's out there shoveling, man. Got to get the car out.
With a snowsuit.
with a snowsuit. I want everybody, because I'm having a hard time. Until video surfaces and shit, I don't believe that shit.
Juan's in a t-shirt and flip flops shoveling the car. That's what he would do. He's crazy.
No,
Yeah, he would
Juan's
do
in
that.
some flip flops and it's a t-shirt on a couch with some beans and rice, with some chicken
Racist,
and something
dog.
else.
He's racist, dog.
How am I racist?
Yeah, he's so
Whenever we went to Juan's house, that's all his mom had was
He
beans
said
and rice and chicken.
beans and rice. Yo.
Right on my fault, rice and beans and chicken, dog.
Oh,
man.
man.
You changed the order.
Oh, man.
Chichero.
See?
Yo, y'all bugging, man.
Chichero.
I gotta go see my San Fran win, man. Y'all
Nah,
get shit out of here, man. Get off my podcast.
I've
That's right, man. You got
y'all
y'all
bless
be
me.
I'll be safe.
Appreciate y'all being on here, man. Have mad fun, man. We're gonna do it again and again whenever y'all want to do it, man.
Oh yeah.
All right,
All
man.
right.
Sounds good.
All right, we out.
All right.
Peace out, yo. One love.
Oh,
All right,
man.
Chuck. You get out of here, man. Yo, good podcast, man.
All
Everybody.
right, no doubt, man. You have a blessed week, man.
All right, you too, Chuck. Appreciate it, man. Love over hate, baby. Beantown, baby.